Looking for an easy yet elegant cake design, perfect decoration idea for birthdays, celebrations, or in one? Thanks for stopping by and welcome back. In my previous video, I showed you how to bake this light and fluffy sponge cake. And as I promised, today I will take you through step by step how to layer a vanilla and a chocolate sponge cake and how to decorate that cake into a beautiful birthday cake using smooth whipped cream and chocolate ganache drip and Oreos and chocolate toppings. This decoration is simple, classy, and perfect for beginners. So let's get started. To give this cake another twist, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of brandy into my sugar syrup to make a light brandy syrup, then brushing it lightly over each cake layer. To make this sugar syrup, simply dissolve 2 tablespoons of sugar in a 1/4 cup of water and take it to your stove. Let it simmer a little. Once sticky, take it out of your stove. And once cooled, add 2 tablespoons of brandy. This is optional if you're not doing alcohol, aka ujia baba na jaden, omit that. This syrup is brushed slightly over each cake layer, not too much, just enough to add moisture and subtle flavor. I bake 2 cakes separately. As you can see, I have vanilla sponge cake and chocolate sponge cake, and for the vanilla, I've already shared the recipe. I'm gonna bring the chocolate sponge cake. You're free to use your favorite recipe. Just make sure the cakes are cooled before frosting. For the filling, I'm going to use a cup of cold whipped cream. A cold whipped cream enables your cream to beat so fast, even if you're using a whisk. Start beating your whipped cream with a low speed and increase until you reach your desired consistency. Whipping mine until it's soft-peaked, increased in volume and stable. I will add in some leftover chocolate buttercream from my previous cake. I don't like to waste things, so I will just reuse this on my fillings only. You can fold it in or just whip it until it's nicely combined. And the result is a light mousse-like texture, right balance of chocolate flavor and color. I will fill this piping bag with some cream, and this one I'm just going to use it for filling and crumb coating only. I will make another whipped cream for the final frosting. Next, let's layer our cake. I will pipe a ring of frosting around the edges of the cake to create the border, and this will help keep the filling on the inside. Slightly spread the filling between the layers going towards the edge, but don't destroy that border. I will sprinkle this shredded chocolate and some crushed Oreos to give our cake a rich chocolatey taste. This will enhance the flavor. Then place another cake layer on top of the fillings. For the cake flavors to blend well, you should just alternate. If you use the chocolate cake at the base, then on the top alternate with the vanilla cake, just like that, until all the layers are nicely assembled. Hi lovelies, thanks for stopping by, and if you're coming across my video for the first time, feel most welcome. And if you find this kind of content useful, kindly consider subscribing, like this video, and for more amazing recipes, press the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Watch the video up to the end. Thank you. Once the cake is stuck, ensure it's well aligned, then apply a thin layer of frosting for crumb coating. This is to seal in the crumbs. Crumb coating is keeping the cake nice and straight once chilled and gives your final frosting that clear and smooth look. Transferring my cake into a cake board, always ensure you apply some cream on the cake board to support the cake while frosting. It helps the cake not to move around. Once done with the crumb coating, chill it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Next, we're gonna make another whipped cream for final frosting. Pour in the cold cream to the chilled bowl using a hand mixer. Start beating on a medium speed. Once starts to thicken, increase the speed and whip until stiff peak. The cream is sweetened, so I'm not adding any sweetener. Be careful not to overwhip the cream, it can turn into butter. This is the consistency I was looking for. It has increased in volume and very stable. Even if you turn the bowl upside down, it doesn't drop. My cake is out of the fridge. It's nice, cold and set, and so it's time to decorate it. Using a piping bag to apply generous amount of frosting on the sides of cake and taking it all around and on top for final decoration. I will use a palette knife to smoothen it into a thick layer. Spread the frosting as you take any excess off. Once you've got your cake nice, straight, thick, even coating, use a cake scraper to get sharp edges and smooth sides. And let your turntable help you go around as you scrape and brush it and take away the excess. On the top, I'm just going to use the palette knife to smooth it to get the sharp edge. Next, I'm going to use a chocolate drip ganache to decorate this cake. Gently squeeze your chocolate ganache. Let it run naturally down the sides. I will apply the drip on half of the cake, and this is just for design, but you can as well do the whole cake. Spreading a thin layer of ganache across top half as well for balance. On the other half, just playing around with the remaining ganache, squeeze and drop. Next, I will top my ganache with rosettes using this star nozzle with whipped cream. You can as well use another tip of nozzle of your choice. This is just to give you this look of rosette with just creating somehow a white bouquet here for an elegant chic look. My next is the part I love so much. It's so fun to play around. Just sprinkle some sugar pearl. These are golden sugar pearl. This creates a fun but elegant look that contrasts with the sleek drip side. And finish with a sprinkle of shredded chocolate for contrast. Place some Oreos and chocolate bar between the rosette, and this chocolate goodies creates a playful but stunning design that pairs beautifully with the drip side. Wow, this chocolate goodness is something else. For the final laps here, I'm creating a border. These are just some small rosettes, or you can call them star, taking them all around to complement my cake. Adding some small gold sugar pearls for contrast, and this gives a chic modern effect. Look at it, and there you have it, a simple but stunning birthday cake. Soft sponge layers, Oreos and chocolate fillings, smooth whipped cream, half-side ganache drip with beautiful rosette with chocolate goodies. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more simple cake decorations ideas, and check out my previous video on how to bake the sponge cake used here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And this is how it went down. The birthday girl was so happy. Now this is behind the scenes. Enjoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.